from Phoenix.
Hey, that caught you there. You barely got on there, Dylan. So, welcome into the Boiler Express podcast, y'all. I feel like we talk about getting better and better at these, but then they become more and more like last second, just pasted together, like just train wrecks of shows that we're just like, who
We're
can fit in here?
trying, okay?
So obviously, it's just me and Dylan, as you can see if you're watching on the
Sorry.
YouTube or the Twitter or whatever. But Chris is recovering from uh, corralling all the crazy kids on campus last night.
He was in the
Taking,
streets.
I think he said 600 something pictures.
He didn't
Frank,
arrest anybody, though.
yeah, no, he didn't,
That's
and
good. Good for you,
he showed up
students.
on social media some places. So
He also
you
had,
know,
like, multiple kids at once. I think they call them twins.
yes, that's usually when you have more than one at the same time. It's twins or triplets, and okay, you
He
can tell
named one
Dylan
of them
doesn't.
after me. Did you know that?
No, yeah, I'm sure. Which one was that?
The first one? Because
Yeah,
I'm number one.
okay. All right. So yeah, so Chris is doing that, and then he and his wife are going to watch the eclipse within the path of totality. So he's on the road tonight. So
The
he's not
path
in
of
here.
totality. That sounds
Um
so cool.
Damon is, I believe, sucked into the WrestleMania world right now. So
He's
maybe he'll
over
jump
there
in.
throwing America's elbow or whatever they call it.
Yeah, so maybe
Steel
he'll join
chair.
in. Maybe he won't. He's probably up on his couch, standing up with a steel chair, like reenacting the stuff going on. Who
He's
knows?
got his 2 belts over his shoulders.
He's got the Purdue like title belt that he's got
He's
over his
got the
shoulder.
leotard on.
Well, hey, I wasn't gonna go that far. I don't need to picture that. So
Hey, he look
I don't want to
hot.
picture any of y'all guys in leotards or nothing. So
Ooh, what about me in a leotard? What we
that's a big leotard, 6'4", man. That's a
damn, 6'4", I wish.
I had to go for the height first. So
6'2" on a good day, good
six two,
lord.
6'4". That's somebody.
120 pounds.
Okay, so you ain't that much taller than me. All right.
I
Okay.
wish I was a buck 20. I was a buck 20 in, like, 3rd grade. What are we talking about? I
So
was born at a buck 20.
the other caveat to what we're doing tonight is we're bugging JR over at the college huddle, the Big Ten huddle. So go check that out if you haven't or not. He does a
Well,
great.
they do have, Brooks, what's his name?
Brooks Barnheiser, yeah. So Dylan goes,
Barnhizer,
well,
and
this
he's from
Brooks guy,
Indiana.
this weird Brooks guy from Northwestern's on there with no mic on his phone or something. So I pull the pod up and I'm like, dude, that's Brooks Barnheiser. He's literally from Lafayette, Indiana.
Sorry.
Oh
I
well. Huh?
I don't pay attention to those bums in Northwestern.
So yeah,
I
so
take that back.
we're trying to crash their party. Dylan's in the DM, so I'm kind of letting him monitor that. So if we leave at the last second or abruptly, go check out the college huddle or the Big Ten huddle. We'll be over there. But yeah, with all that being said, welcome in. Great weekend to be a Purdue fan once again. We're in the national freaking title game tomorrow night against UConn. Like, just great moment. We got the spring game on Saturday too, so it's going to be a great week to be a Purdue fan, regardless. So,
I'm
obviously
having
took
a
care of
good
NC
time.
State. But before we get into some of that stuff and talk about that stuff, I want to thank our sponsors, Martin Vintage, of course. Check them out for vintage T-shirts. They got like old bowl game logos. They've got when we three-peated in the Big Ten basketball. They've got those logos. A lot of cool shirts and things on there, designs, hoodies, whatever you want. Follow them on social media because anytime they come out with a new design, they usually post it. And around holidays, they do sales and whatnot. But if you can't find a sale around a holiday, use our code BXP at checkout for 10% off to get some of their cool gear. Get geared up. It's going to be very popular and probably sell pretty well this week, especially if we take care of business tomorrow night. So go check
Business.
them out. CBB Analytics, check them out as well. Great site, probably the best site out there for college basketball stats. They've got everything you want from just the normal points per game, rebounds, things like that, to offensive, defensive efficiency. What's your effective field goal percentage by team, by player? What percentile? Where does that rank compared to the country? A lot of great stuff on there. I'm going to use some of their stats later when we talk about UConn and kind of what to expect in that game. But any stat you want in college basketball, it's on there. Go check them out. You can sign up for free to just get one team's info. Obviously, I would assume you're getting Purdue's, but if you wanted to sign up for another school, you could see theirs, and then you could upgrade to a pro tier membership and see the whole country stats. So go check them out over there. And then Cincy Blitzboards, our longest standing sponsor. I've got one behind me here.
I need to
Dylan
get
still
mine
doesn't have his set up.
Yeah, I need to get mine from the man cave while it's
Yeah,
under construction.
yeah. Is that the propaners one, or that's no? You never pulled the trigger on the propaners
No,
yet.
I only have the podcast one.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do. My
Okay.
next one's gonna be. I got one for my brother for Christmas, which then turned into his birthday present, which was last month. That's on me. I just forgot to give it to him. But then I really want. I think it was Cody, friend of the program, who got the Mackey Arena one.
Yes.
I really want one of those to display because those look sick.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So go check them out at Cincy Blitzboards on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. They'll design you a cool looking board. They'll get in your DMs and
They'll
hash out a
slide in
design.
those DMs.
They don't just you don't just say, "Hey, I want a Cincinnati Bengals one," and they just send you what they send you. They'll send you a design that they think up. You can get back with them and say, "Hey, I like this. I don't like this. Can we try this?" They're very responsive. They go the extra mile to make sure you're going to be very happy with your product. And then when they ship it to you, they ship it like they're shipping gold from Fort Knox. Like that
Dude,
thing.
it took the sharpest knife in my house to open up all that. I could not get it out to save my life.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't have to worry about because it's a piece of wood getting sent in the mail, being handled by who knows who, what high schoolers are throwing it around in the back of some plane or truck. Like it's going to be protected because they have plenty of layers of protection on there. So
The Pentagon needs to study on how Nick and the boys tape those things up because it's incredible. It's very good.
yeah, yeah. So and then one last thing here, I'm going to go ahead and try to pull this up here.
Well, and then speaking of holidays, when you're talking about Martin Vintage, the schools around West Lafayette are on a 2-hour delay Tuesday, I believe,
Yep,
is what
yep.
I heard since the game is so late. That's rad. Might as well
Well, it
close school. What are we doing?
yeah, I mean it might be halfway related to the eclipse too, maybe. I don't know because I know most schools in Indiana around Indiana are closed on Monday
Hmm.
for the eclipse. So
The folks in Ohio. I've been going everywhere. So I live in Dayton. Everywhere I go, I've been wearing Purdue stuff, and I tweeted this yesterday. I'm in the chips aisle, getting some chips, getting ready for the game, and a guy looks at me, goes, "Purdue fan." That's pretty convenient. And I
oh,
gave him a stare like he called my mother fat. I was so upset. And I looked at him and I said, "Sir, I've been a Purdue fan since birth. Like I don't need to prove it to you, but like just know you're talking to the wrong guy." And I was like, "Go check my Twitter. Look how cool." No, I'm kidding.
I'm not
Uh,
that guy, dude. I'm not that guy.
you're not that guy, pal. You're not that. I was so effing upset. I was so mad.
Oh
I had
man.
never been so mad in my life, but forget that guy. And he's an Ohio State fan. Shocker.
Oh yeah, right,
Real
right.
convenient. But he didn't even go to school. I mean, I didn't go to school at Purdue, but I'm still a fan, so I can't say that. But forget that guy.
So yeah, so I want to play a video quick too before we get into kind of what we're going to talk about tonight, or just completely go off the rails with tonight. So we have a pretty
Do it.
big announcement officially coming up in a couple days. But for those of you watching, I've got a little bit clip here. I'm going to play real quick, and Dylan's going to check something. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and check out your social medias for all the Boiler Express info in the next couple of days. So, Dylan, are we in? Are we going to college huddle?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, so all right, so sorry for abruptly ending this on y'all, but go look
Whoops.
up the Big Ten huddle. It's got like kind of a green logo with a microphone in the middle of it. Dylan and I are going to jump over there and preview the Purdue UConn game tomorrow night, and then we might come back here and discuss the spring game Saturday or whatever. We'll see how long that goes. So go check us out over there. Shortest spot ever. Shortest spot ever. So
I love you guys.
love you guys.